Hi friends, it's Laura Milligan, and this is my weekly Facebook Live. We had crazy windy weather. I think the whole country is having strange weather right now, extreme colds and snow and wind especially. And my internet was totally wonky on Monday, and I just didn't want to take a chance. So hopefully things will go well today. All the schools around here are closed. I think there were like 14 different schools that closed yesterday because we knew. We had, I think it was like the temperature real feel or whatever was like negative 11 or negative 14 or something. So too cold for kids to go to school. So anyway, thank you for tuning in today. I'm guessing maybe a lot of you are staying home, maybe working from home, or just staying home because of the cold. So if you're there, give me a shout out, say hi, and I'm going to check for comments just to make sure that I am in the right place. So if you're there, say hi. Let me know if you had a snow day today. It's not really a snow day here. It's just a cold day. We have a winter weather advisory. So there's, hi Debbie, hi Anne Marie, hi Sarah. Yeah, I think it's cold everywhere. Debbie and Anne Marie, you're in Michigan. Did you get a lot of snow? I know my sister-in-law Nancy in Kalamazoo got pounded with snow. Hi Colleen. Thank you all for joining me. This is not my normal time to be live on Facebook, but it's nice when you are your own boss and work from home. You can kind of set your own schedule. So I'm hopefully planning to go back to my normal schedule on next Monday. I'll be going live my normal time Mondays at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So I actually have 2 stacks of cards. I shared some of them with you last week. Beautiful sympathy cards, beautiful Christmas cards, and my birthday was on Sunday, so I got some beautiful birthday cards as well, and so I have like an even bigger stack now. So I've pulled out half of them, and I'm just going to go through them kind of quickly. I want to show you all of them. I know that everybody liked the ones I shared last week. You all are so talented, and once again, I realize how much it means to get a hand stamped card in the mail, right? We all love that. So send more cards. Never stop sending cards. It really does make a difference. And then I have a cute card that I'm going to make for you today. So let me switch my camera view down and get these cards ready. And okay, so Debbie says not much snow. Anne Marie, we got 4 inches maybe. Yeah, but severely, it is cold everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to turn my view down. Hi, Mary Jo. All right, so these are this is kind of a hodgepodge of cards, beautiful cards that I've received. And I didn't say who they were from last week because I have so many, but just know that if you sent me a card, it was very, very meaningful and really touched my heart. So thank you for that. Here's a sympathy card. So I have to tell you about this one, though. This was made by my friend Kathy, and she works at our local zoo, the Akron Zoo, and so all of her Christmas cards had animals on them. I thought that was really neat. I love that. Here's a beautiful sympathy card. Hi, Terry. How are you? Hi, Marcia. Bonjour to Marcia. She just got back from Paris. Comment allez-vous aujourd'hui? That means how are you today? Beautiful sympathy card. I love just the use of the designer paper and then the focal point of the words. So this one, I have to tell you about this. This was made by my sister, and she's watching today. So I thought this was so cool, and so she sent this to me, and I thought, where did she get buttons that had yellow stripes on them like that? Well, then when I looked, I realized that she had taken a marker and on yellow buttons and just drew the little bee stripes, and then she drew like the wings and the body. I thought that was super, super clever. It says happy birthday. So cute. Here's another bee birthday card. Here's a beautiful birthday card. Fancy fold. Look how fun that is. This uses I think it's called year-round or year-round cheer maybe. It was in our last mini catalog. Super cute. Here's a pretty Christmas card featuring our truck bundle and the little gold snowflakes. Here's another one, and look how different these 2 cards look. They're both from the same bundle. It just shows how you can switch things up. Get totally different looks on your cards. This was a beautiful sympathy card. Thank you all so much. It really does mean a lot. Here's a fun thank you card with a fun vellum like that. The vellum window with the words thank you on. I thought that was cute. Here's a beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful card. Another, they're all beautiful, right? Sending love your way. Super, super pretty. And there's some Wink of Stella on these to make them extra sparkly. Birthday blooms for you. Super cute. I'm telling you, I'm impressed. You guys are so talented. Here's a beautiful card. Fun fold with the birds. So beautiful. Another beautiful card that says happy birthday. Love that. Love all of them. This one, of course, I love because it features my $1 Million stamp set, the Queen Bee. And just thought this was so pretty. I love that people are still using it. And so just so you know, you can't get the dies any longer, but you can still get the stamp set. It is in our online store under online exclusives. So you can still get the stamp set, which is good. Here's another pretty one. It says, today is all about you. Happy birthday. This actually looks like designer paper, but these images have all been stamped. And I think it's such a really pretty color combination. Another really pretty birthday card. Aren't these beautiful, you guys? You're so talented. Here's a beautiful black and white sympathy card. Love that. Those are those cone flowers, one of my favorite kind of flowers in my garden. And then here is wishing you a season of cheer. This is a Christmas card with that horse-drawn sleigh. Super cute. So that's what I have to share with you today. And I have actually another stack that I will share with you next Monday when I go live again. There's some more beautiful ones in there. But thank you all so much. And like I said, keep sending cards because it really is meaningful. Birthday, get well, thinking of you, sympathy is so, so meaningful. All right, so today I am going to feature, I have a quick card that I'm going to make, and it is featuring the Be Mine Suite in our mini catalog. And my registration just closed for my class to go for this. It closed, I believe it was on Sunday or Monday, but I think it was Monday. Hugely popular class. Obviously, you all love the Be Mine Suite, and you know, of course, I do because of the bees, and I think they're super, super cute. And so I'm going to use a lot of the products in this suite. And I want to point out too, I'm going to hold this up so you can see it. If you don't have this, the good news is everything in this suite is still available. The designer paper, I'll show you close up of that in a minute. The stamp set and punch. This is a punch bundle, and we all love our punch bundles, right? Normally, the punches are one of the first things to sell out, but this is still available. The adorable gems, they are called adhesive backed hearts and flowers. I love these. The ribbon, sweet sorbet bordered ribbon, really cute. I'm going to use that today. And then these square pillow boxes, which are also really cute. Here's one you can see they've made up. It's right here. Really cute. It's a pillow box, but it's a different kind of shape. It's a square shape. But if you see a whole suite of products that you like as you go through any of our catalogs, they have done something really smart, and it is one number, and that gets you everything that you see on this page. You still get the bundle at 10% off, so you get the bundled savings, and you get the bundle, you get the paper, the gems, the ribbon, and the pillow boxes. And so you just have to write down one number rather than writing down 5 different numbers. So it's the same price with that bundled discount. So I always like to point that out because that's what I do oftentimes because I want to get everything for one suite. I just love the coordination. So here's a view of the stamp set. The bee, the stripes, there's a solid bee you can stamp, hearts, there's really cute words, and then this is like the little flight pattern of the bee. It is not just for Valentine's Day. It is called Be My Valentine, but there are things, I love you no matter what, you're as sweet as honey, you'll always be the one for me, you make my heart buzz, and love you. Those are year-round greetings. You can use those, and I always and I truly believe this. You should tell people that you love them all year round. And I know many of you do. And then here's the punch. And one thing I want to do, I'm not doing this today, but one thing about this punch, I'm going to turn it this way. This particular one this shape makes a word bubble. So you can punch this out and stamp some words in it, like one of those conversation bubble type things, which gives, of course, the punch more versatility, and then, of course, the hearts. So let me show you. This is the designer paper. It's 12 by 12, and I've cut it down to 6 by 6, but you get 2 of each pattern. And, of course, these bees can be fussy cut. So there's the back of that, a yellow plaid. These are all these different little honey pots. And some of you probably know this, but some of you don't. I actually collect Beescap honey pots, and I have a lot of them, and mine are different shape. Mine are shaped actually like a Beescap. There's the back of that. This is like that flight pattern. Yeah, Marcia, she says, I thought of the word bubble too. Hi, Pat. Okay, and then look at this cute little paper with all the bees. Doesn't it just make you happy? Hearts on the back. More bee paper. And I love the flowers with it. I'm going to use this pattern today. It's one of my favorites in this packet. These flowers. And stripe. More cute bees. And then let's see what's on the back of this one. Oh yeah, like a honeycomb pattern. So that's the paper, and it's always better when you can see it in person rather than just looking at the little swatches, I think, on the catalog. So I always like to show you that. Okay, and then these are the gems. This is, you get 1 sheet, but I have 2 here today because obviously I like these. I've used them quite a bit, so I have some of both of the designs on these. But they're really cute. The flowers, the hearts, super, super cute. All right. So I'm going to start out with, let me just bring all my parts and pieces over here. So I have a basic white, thick basic white base. That's kind of my go-to. I just love the crispness of it. Not that I don't like colors. I do, but I always that's always kind of my go-to. All right. And then, so let's just get started. I got to pull my cart over here. This is a 4 by 5 1/4 inch panel, and I have already die cut this. It's actually not really die cut, but I use the dies called Stitched with Whimsy, and it just creates like these little dots and lines, and to me it kind of made me think of the flight pattern of the bees, so I thought it served this stamp set well. I thought that they kind of went together. Then I've cut some designer series paper, just a couple little pieces of that, and a little one, I'm going to put that on the inside. But you can see, look how cute this little daisy pattern looks with this yellow plaid. Yeah, knock on wood, I think my internet is okay today. Boy, it was crazy the other day. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to stamp, do a little bit of stamping. I'm just using Tuxedo Black ink. And I am going to first do the body of the bee. Let me move this over a little bit. Oh, and I want to point out, this is my host code. If there's anything you want to order, if you use this host code, I would appreciate that. You will get a thank you from me. So when I am using my punches, I like to stamp my image first and then turn my punch over so that I can see exactly where I'm punching, and I can punch the pieces perfectly. You don't have to, no guesswork involved. You just flip it over and look. So this is how my punch is aligned. And so when I stamp my bee, I'm going to stamp it with the tail pointing the same direction as my punch. That way I can slide this right in and I don't have to worry about it being the wrong way or whatever. So I'm going to just position this. Okay, so there I have that. For example, let me show you when I was preparing for this today. So I stamped these before I really thought about it. And you know, so like, okay, that doesn't work. I did them the wrong way. So that's just a little lesson I learned, and I just wanted to, I wanted to share that with you. All right. Then I'm going to take my words on this little piece of white, and I'm going to stamp, "You'll always be the one for me." I'll stamp this on this little piece. Okay, "You'll always be the one for me." Have that. And then I'm going to take a piece of vellum, and I'm going to stamp the wings. Just going to put that right there on that edge. I'm going to set this aside a minute because with the vellum, you want to give it a minute to dry. It doesn't dry immediately on the vellum. The other thing you could do also is just punch the wings without stamping. You could just do some vellum wings, which would definitely work. So while that, I'm going to set these aside a minute, and I'm going to grab the inside of my card, or my card base. Let me get this lined up. So are you all staying warm today? What's everybody doing today now that we're inside? Most of us anyway are inside. Are you stamping? Are you doing? I hope you're doing something fun. So I'm going to take Be Mine. This will be a Valentine card. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to just stamp this down here. Like that, just for something different. And then I'm going to take this little strip of designer paper. This is a 1/2 inch by 5.5, so it's going to go the whole length or the whole width of my card base. You know, so many times I would say 99% of the time, I stamp my greeting right here. And I just thought it'd be fun to switch it up a little bit and put it down there. So let me add my glue, just a little bead of glue there. Hi, Shelly, how are you? Oh, Jennifer says making cards and playing games. I know Jennifer has children at home, so that's nice. I used to like snow days when my girls were of school age. I thought that was good. So there's the inside of our card. And I think, oh yeah, I need to do, let me grab my little bee again. And I'm going to give her a face. So one of the super cute things about this card, or about this stamp set, are these little faces. There's 3 different ones. There's a winking one, there's a smile, and then that's just like a sweet, oh, like a bashful, I don't know. Oh, good. Debbie says she received her Stampin' Up! Order today. It's like Christmas getting that box delivered. Thank you, Debbie, and thank you for your order. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to stamp a little sweet face on my bee. And depending on, you know, you can pick whichever one you want. Little tip about this, what I found was it is a very light touch. If you press too hard, like I'm going to do this now on purpose, see how it gets kind of, I don't know if you're going to be able to see, it's too thick and kind of blobby. So just ink it up, and it's just a real light touch. Can you see the difference? Let me hold this up. I think you probably can. See the difference? This one is just nice and crisp. This one is just kind of blobby. It's too thick, and the edges are all uneven and stuff. So a light touch with that. Then I'm going to take a little strip of paper, and I'm going to pull out, I hope this is here. Is it? Yeah, here it is. Okay. So I'm just going to use this same block, and these are the antenna. And I want to show you something with this. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp this. Okay, so we have the antenna, and I think that's all the stamping I need to do. So I'm going to put my ink away. And I'm going to go ahead. So what I want to make sure, I'm going to flip this vellum over where I've stamped, and I'm just going to rub it on my scrap paper in case there's any thick parts where the ink was, just to make sure that's off. Yeah, you can see here it left a little bit of a mark, so I think that's a good tip too. I'm going to take this and go ahead and punch this out. Again, I always hold my punches upside down. So we have that. And then my little antenna, and the neat thing is this little heart here, is made to fit the antenna. So you don't have to fussy cut them either. So I'm going to put this in here like this. Okay. So we have a little heart that will be the antenna for our bee. Yes, Mary Jo and Colleen, thank you so much for your orders as well. And I think the timing was good since we're all kind of staying inside this week. Colleen says she's already used some of the stamps. Yay. Okay, so I'm going to first go ahead and just put this panel on. This is the one with the Stitch with Whimsy pattern on it. I'm going to grab my dimensionals here. Don't you think I thought this was cute with the bee? I call it a flight pattern. I don't know. I don't know any other word for it, but okay. Pull these off. Okay, so I'm just going to center this on here. And I'm going to then add, well, first I'm going to add my yellow plaid. It's going to just go on here. And I'm going to just go ahead and glue that. This is going to cover the whole width of the card. Put it about there like that. Okay. Then I'm going to take, before I put my red little daisy pattern on there, I'm going to take a little bit of this ribbon. I just unwound it. Let me wind it back up. Just going to do a little snippet of this and fold it in half. I'm just going to have a little bit of that hanging out at the side there. I love to put ribbon on my cards. I still remember the very first Stampin' Up! Convention that I went to. A woman was demonstrating. Little did I think that some years later I would be doing a demonstration myself. I never would have thought that, but I did. And but anyway, this woman, I was so impressed. Oh, I got some fuzz on there. I was so impressed with her and what she was sharing, and she said every card you make should have a bow. And so I think about that so often. I mean, literally that was 23 or more years ago, and I still remember that, and I still think about her when I'm making a card. So we have that. I'm going to snip this probably a little bit longer than I need it to be. Just snip those a little bit, like that. And then I'm going to put some dimensionals on this. We love our dimensionals, right? I know, isn't it cute, Marcia? I agree. So cute. It just makes you smile. Just makes you smile. Okay, so we have that. Oh, that's a good idea, Mary Jo. Catching up on past paper pumpkin kits. That's a really good idea. All right, so now I'm going to put this paper here, and this is just going to be centered inside our little Stitched with Whimsy outline there. I'm going to add my words. Just put them right there like that. I glued them on just flat. Just like that. Oh, I guess about right there is good. Okay, now I'm going to put my bee together. And before I do that, I have my, this is Light Flirty Flamingo, and I'm going to use the bullet tip and just give her some really lightly, I'm just going to give her some cute little cheeks. I'm going to take my wings. They're going to go back there, and I'm going to go ahead and attach these with the dimensional because I'm going to be popping this up anyway, so that will help hold the wings in place, and then I don't have to mess around with glue. And then these are just going to tuck right under there. These I am going to put just a little dab of glue at the end, at the tip there, the point of the heart, I guess you could say. But you know, you think about this punch, and you look at it, and not only, so of course it punches out the bee, this punches out the wings, this punches out the antenna, but you also have a word bubble, a large heart, and a small heart. So, okay, I'm going to just tuck this under there like that. I'm going to push it from behind. Okay, and then I'm just going to add another dimensional, and that should be enough for her. Look how cute. Isn't she just the cutest? And I'm going to just put her just down there like that. Okay. You'll always be the one for me. How can you look at this and not be happy and smile, right? And then on the inside, be mine. So that is my card. Of course, I want to add an embellishment. You could add any of these. The flower would be cute. The white flower, well, probably not the white flower on the white cardstock, but the blue. But I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do the red flower. Okay. Let me grab my Take Your Pick tool. You know what? The other thing about these are flat. So they are really easy to mail. You don't have to worry about them, having a problem when they go through the mail. So let me just push that off there. I'm going to put that right there, just to kind of a little finishing touch. And then I'm going to put one, and obviously my words are crooked, but I don't care. It doesn't bother me. It's just cute. And so I'm going to go ahead and then put another red flower there, just like that. Okay? So there is the card. And then if you have Wink of Stella, of course you could make her wings sparkly with your Wink of Stella. That would be fun. And then, of course, on the envelope, you could do the words. You could stamp a bee if you wanted to. You could also cover the flap, as I've shown you before, with like some of the DSP. That would be super cute. So, hi, Suzanne. How are you? You're so sweet. Anyway, so this is the card. Be mine on the inside. And what do you think about putting the words down here for a change? Don't you think that's kind of fun? And it's just fun to switch it up. So anyway, all right. So let me go ahead and switch my camera view back so I can say goodbye. I will see you next Monday. I'm planning to, unless something comes up. And I will have some more cards to share with you that I've received in the mail from some of you, which I'm so grateful for. Thank you so much. And I will have some kind of project to share with you as well. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me if I can help you with your ordering. Of course, I'm always happy to do that. If you have not received a copy yet of our newest mini catalog or our celebration brochure, please contact me. I'd be happy to get one in the mail to you if you don't already have a demonstrator. It would be my pleasure to serve you and serve as your demonstrator. So I appreciate all of you. I hope you stay warm. And as always, I hope you have time to be creative today. Thank you so much, my friends. Take care and stay warm. Bye-bye.